Soulmate and dump the rest. And I usually do free readings, and just going to jump right on in. Usually I have a few people online waiting to have a little chat. And I'm not sure if this is doing this right, so I'm hoping this is recording, only because I don't want to do this and come to find out I'm not doing this right. All right, so let's get started, shall we? All right, so I'm going to go and do the 12 different months of readings: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces for the week of the 15th to the, I don't have a calendar, until next weekend, and including next weekend. All right. I didn't even look at the dates, sorry. All right, Aries. Just use my little board here. So, whoops, I'm going to use a color that's going to work. Aries. Oh, we can't see that, can we? Probably not. All right, so we're going to do Aries. And no, it's not going to do that. All right. So with Mars in Sagittarius, you're feeling a little adventurous, spontaneous, maybe perhaps. This energy will maybe encourage you to take some bold action. Maybe you're going to be spontaneous and ask somebody out on a date, maybe take some bold steps, planning a surprise. All right, so I'm feeling a little bit like some spontaneous action. Let's see what's going on with you. Aries. So Aries, so I'm seeing Aries here. You are being a little spontaneous. You want to go and smooth out any areas where you had some conflict. You're making a decision to do this week. It looks like the other person has been resisting your connection, and you're feeling a little bit that it is something that you need to work towards. You need to make a decision to put effort into this if you want this. Right now, the guidance that I am showing is, let me see here. You're a little bit disciplined. You're really thinking about basically you're in your head, but you're making a decision to move forward and act on this. And so this is where I am seeing that you're making a decision to speak what you're thinking. It is important for you to heal what is going on with you. And so this decision you're making to do this week. So Aries, it looks like there is some action happening to you, and I hope that things work out with you and your suite. Just be mindful of, you know, your impatience. Sometimes relationships require a little balance, and just as much as you may want to act and speak and talk, you may be a little impulsive in this decision. All right, so next up would be Taurus. Taurus and their current energy. Well, Venus is your ruler and it's in Scorpio. So, this may intensify your need for deep emotional connections this week. You're craving passion. You are really authentic in your relationships. And if you do have a person in your life, this may be a time to discuss those feelings that you have unspokenly never really shared. You know, maybe you could work together through emotional block. Um, you may be drawn to something mysterious or transformative, um, but you have to be careful about any clinging to old wounds that may be happening. Yes, I am seeing here that this week, you know, you're releasing your blocks, right? I'm seeing here that, you know, with Venus being in Scorpio, yeah, you're not gonna be working really hard this week, you know, you're just kind of like looking at the possibilities of, you know, the two different sides of the coins about you regarding to your relationship. You're not looking at starting anything new. In fact, you're looking at healing those blocks, and you are looks very secure in your Taurus energy. You do have something that you have to speak about, and it looks like it's a fear that you have been holding back. So maybe it's time for you to clear your energy and release those fears because they're no longer, you know, helping you. Once you do that, your confidence will be really right on track. All right, so I have next is Gemini. Okay, Gemini. So Gemini, Mercury for you. Hmm. Mercury is in Capricorn, I think. It shifts your focus towards stability. All right. You're thinking seriously about commitments, boundaries. Communication is going to be key for you. Whatever you are wanting, you have to speak clearly, your needs, and no overthinking. If you are single, you could be drawn to someone mature and grounded who is going to bring you some stability in your situation. All right, so there is potential your soulmate showing up this week. I am seeing here that you have been kind of asking the angels to give you some guidance. You haven't been seeing your person and you've been kind of struggling with this. I'm seeing that you've been hoping for this person. You've been trying to manifest this person into your life, and whatever happens in one level reality, it actually happens on every other level of that. So if you are not being if you're in that want and need, and you don't feel like, you know, that person's showing up, that's a possibility of what you manifest. So, you know, this is really, you know, you're looking for the strong commitment, you're looking for something that is going to be secure. And so you're saying, you know, I'm not going to be in denial. I'm going to be really transparent, and I am going to put my guard down. And so instead of focusing on my needs, I'm going to start being open enough to what the other person wants to. The Capricorn tends to be known for sometimes having some trouble looking outside of what they want. Now, um, I am seeing that, you know, the focus needs to be not on you this week. It needs to be more on that person or the other person. But yes, there is a releasing of negative energy that will happen, and you definitely are showing you know, a nice lovely relationship showing up for you. All right, so that's great news. All right, Cancer. All right, so what Cancer? The moon is your ruler. You are deeply intuitive when it comes to love. So this lunar energy may amplify your emotions, okay? There seems to be those heart-to-heart conversations that may be happening for you, and you may even reflect on your past relationships. So Jupiter is in Taurus. Let me see. Jupiter is in Taurus, and I think some Cancer is going to be looking for some relationships that could be um, looking for some emotional depth. They're looking for the emotions to be met. And I do see here, let me see, I'm going to deal out a couple more cards. I'm just going to see if I can bring this up on my channel because oh, it is working. I didn't really know. I'm so used to seeing the chat, and I'm in a completely different environment here. So bear with me. I just want to see what if anybody's in the chat. No, I'm used to everybody chatting with me right now. All right, so probably because I'm not doing free reads right now. All right, so where were we? Cancer. All right. So Cancer, what I'm getting with you is with this moon, you've got the moon, right? And you know, this is your ruler. And so there is a little bit of you going back and looking at some things that your fears. All right. You're trying to let go of your fears. You're trying to look back and reflect over the things that you had been, you know, motivated by your fears. I am seeing that you are paying attention to how you made people insecure. And there was some past contracts that you needed to clear or review. And it was important for you to see it was energy of you needing to maintain a little self-control while others went and evolved and figured out what needed to be done. It was showing here that there is a new opportunity, new beginning for you. So expect a message from this person from the past. There is your inner voice that's going to talk to you about reparenting and understanding how to be love and redoing things from the past in a new light. So Cancer, that is for you. Leo. All right, so Leo. Oops, sorry, I hit my. Leo. What's happening with you, Leo? So the sun is in Sagittarius. Leo brings out the playful side. So there may be for you, Leo, some fun and excitement in your love life. You're ready to be magnetic. You're ready to take charge in your relationships and really getting your divine feminine energy. But with Saturn in Pisces, it reminds you to keep your emotional balance and not to be so self-centered. I'm not saying anything negative about Leos, but there is a possibility that um, you need to, sorry, I'm just looking for, hey, Cherry. Thank you for coming back. You found me. I wasn't sure if anybody's going to find me. I'm trying to make this work. Um, so, um, so while singles, you're likely to attract some, hey, Miss Bay, hey, Cherry. Oh, everything is starting to work great. I'm glad you found me. I'm just going through all the signs for the readings. I'm doing Leo. So even though you Leos are likely to attract some attention, make sure it's genuine, right? It's not all just, a being intention, all right? I am seeing there is some energy here about your self-worth. I can see these chats better though. This is one good thing. All right, Leo. So I am seeing here it is a process of you identifying that it's about self-worth, about you seeing that you have been, just kind of like uh, you've been having some challenges when it comes to relationships. And so, you're just kind of like going with the flow and you're allowing the universal laws taking in control and allowing to activate that magnet. I am seeing that there has been some failures in relationships lately, and that's mainly because of the Kundalini energy that's been activated. And it is just because you've been a little too emotional, and with Saturn, like I had said, needing you to be not too emotional, too free, too irresponsible in some ways. And so really it's just shifting through the levels of consciousness you are going. Um, it is showing that you are to get a little grounded and focus a little bit more on yourself. That if you focus that energy on yourself, you're going to be that magnet and track that energy back to you. And so this is just a healing of your um, look at this, guys. It's like healing of your desires, healing of your self-esteem, healing of your finances. It's like a really good energy for you, Leo. So that looks really good. Hey, hello. You know what? I'm so glad you guys found me. I'm in a different setup with I figured out the software and it doesn't allow me to post. Yeah, I have it working. I just don't know how to do it the way I used to. I still have to figure out how to make a post and connect it with it waiting in the queue. So that's the thing. When I do the streaming from the software, it just kind of, I have no idea what it posted. I have no idea what's behind the scenes right now. It just posted on YouTube. It's connected to YouTube somehow. So on Virgo, so for all of you who are just joining me, I'm just going through all the signs first as a collective reading. I worked on some videos and I worked on somebody's astrology and human design report. And I've been just busy working on doing all those things. I posted a whole bunch of videos today. So I have one on twin flames that I'm going to be doing after this. So I'm not going to be spending hours and hours and hours tonight. I do want to work on some of my twin flame videos, and so I will be posting those, and they'll have lots of information for those who want to look at those. I still haven't been able to update and post any of the links. I do ask everybody if you haven't yet to subscribe, only because I do a lot of free readings. I'm not charging anything for readings. It's not necessary to pay me. And so the only way you're going to usually know that I'm online is if you subscribe. All right, so let's get into Virgo. All right. So, Virgo, Mercury's in Capricorn. You're focused on creating some stability in your life. You're seeking someone who shares your values and long-term vision. Sorry, something's come up here. And so if you are in relationship or if you are a couple, this may be a great time to talk about the future. If you are single, just be patient, okay? Some true compatibility does take time. Neptune and Pisces could lead to some moments where you're kind of like rose-colored glasses. So it's important for you to not be blindsided by that. So just stay grounded. I see here, Virgo, this week you're busy, busy, busy with work as always, but that work should be your manifesting habits. There is a healing of the mother wound that is taking place this week. Bravo, Virgo. So I see you hard at work, hard work, doing a lot of work, healing, doing. I'm a Virgo, by the way. And it is a time to manifest for you. It's time for you to know what you want. I see that you're deciding now that all of those options that you thought should I, it's coming down to Anita. Um, you won the reading the other day. So I'm not doing any readings right now. I'm just doing the signs. But Anita, you get to get a reading uh, no matter what because you won one. So we definitely are going to do a reading on you. Okay, like three, like three times. I think that's what that means. I don't know. But yes, Anita, you have so just want to basically say your name one reading, full reading. Um, it's not a mini reading, so I'm going to just say full reading. Yeah. So as well, what I like to do, I'll probably be doing it more of like each week. But when we go and do our live reads, I go and put your names on cards and then I shuffle the cards and I'll pull a card. And when I pull a card, it would normally be the card of the person, but in order to qualify, I'm looking for people who are not just popping in and then leaving. I want people who want to stay engaged, learn from the hey everyone, nice to see you, Amanda. I want people who are going to stick around and learn from the readings too. Um, sure. I've got my board here. Um, if I I'm I'm going to do this, Cherry. I'll put your name. Anita's going to get a reading for sure. She won hers. What I'm going to do tonight is because I'm going to not do a lot of them, I'll put everybody's names down. And how about if I just draw from those names that we put down to see who's going to get those readings? Because I think I'm probably only going to do about 5 readings after Anita, just so I could do my twin flame information. I want to do some videos on twin flames, okay? And I've been doing videos all day, so I'm not going to do a lot of readings, and I am going to be back tomorrow. So Anita is already on my list. She's going to be top number one. And Cherry, I love your name, Cherry Blossom. I just love that. That's like one of my in my yeah. when I do my kind of signature trait on my business plans and all my gift cards and all my, I always have to have cherry blossoms because it's such a positive energy, right? So I'll put cherry blossom here, and like I said, most likely, because of the fact I'm going to get a lot of names, I would rather just gather them up. All right. So Miss Bay and Teja, I know you told me how to say it. Taja V. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Did you want me to add you onto the list? Let me know. All right. Let's get back to Virgo. All right, because Virgo's got some good stuff here going on. I don't want to get lost, so I might have to try to remember what I just said. Sorry about that. All right, so Virgo, working hard, and it's time for you to manifest. You are healing a mother wound. You're deciding that the options are really limited because every time you think you're going to look for somebody new, you're realizing it's really you that is being projected. So you're transmuting this fear that has been always on your side, saying, "Oh, all this fear of intimacy is coming through." So you're disengaging from the illusions. You're looking from you're looking at the truth. You are love. You're the one that's love, and if you don't love you, nobody else can love you. So I can see you doing a lot of work and a lot of healing, a lot of clearing away the debris, and you're not um it's not that you are raising your standards, you're raising your own vibration. You're working at clearing the gunk in yourself and not looking for those to do it for you. I see you making a decision and you move really fast, right? It's like, nope, I'm not going back to starting all over. I know that I am desirable. I know I'm not going and doing this from attachment. I know that I am not following everybody else's line. I am doing what is right for me. And I think that is just fun. All right, Virgo. So, guys, I'm so glad that you come and join me. I can see these chats so much easier. I don't know why I couldn't see them on the other one. Um, all right, Libra. Libra. So Venus, we all know, is your ruler. So Libra is your ruler. And so with Venus is in Scorpio, this is pushing you to go beyond the surface level charm and really connect deeply. All right. So you're drawn to passion, you're drawn to mystery. You you like intimacy in relationships. So this is a time for honest connections for you. You want to meet your emotional needs. And if you are single, you might attract an intense, transformative connection this week. Okay. But don't idolize others, okay? True balance in love comes when you honor your own needs and not the other person, just like I said from Virgo. So Libra, I almost said Virgo. All right. So I see here, Libra, there is a new opportunity. You're taking advantage of this new opportunity this week. A lot going on here. You're not really looking ahead, but here, I'm just going to pull some cards here. You're not really looking ahead, but you are focusing on your intimacy, your energy, and how you can work within yourself, Hello, Bodhi. I'm doing the signs first. I'm on Libra. So here you are looking at the power connection between you and your person. You're looking at them like they are your twin. That you're looking at them like they're your soulmate. You're like you're falling deep into what is going on. You're in this sense of like I had said, meaningful intimacy and a connection, and you're really being recognized for that depth. You definitely look like there is a decision you make, and there's action that's going to move really fast. And it's really polarizing. So, with this new opportunity, there could be a possibility of a contract needing to be cleared. All right. So it is about a commitment. So that is for you, Libra. Scorpio. Well, Venus is in your sign, Scorpio. Gives you, no one can match you when it comes to the magnet in you right now. I know I've mentioned about that magnetizing energy, but no one can beat Scorpio. You're feeling super empowered in relationships. I've seen some of this in Libra's reading just now. Um, so everybody's being really drawn to you, Scorpio. This is a very powerful time for you. And you may attract a really healthy partnership at this time. If you are already partnered, though, embrace your singleness, right? Embrace the fact of being single. I see here, you are the one everyone wants. You're the one that everybody is seeking. And so, just because you're not getting a happy surprise, you are definitely whatever you're thinking you're going to get. So if you're looking for someone to appear, you definitely may get your wish. There is a healthy, secure attachment that may be showing up for you, and it is something that needed to show up because there has been a lot of void and attachment, anxious attachment energy, and there was a lot of pain. Hey, Jessica. And so because of all of that pain, it caused you to need to go back and take a step back in order to go ahead. And so this is a time for you to really dig deep and release those fears and the blockages that you had. Look at the options that are available for you and to look at really what you want this week. All right, Sagittarius, you are next. I've had a busy day today, guys. Oh my goodness. It's so busy. I even made a bunch of videos. I like my latest one. It was really great. I'll have to try to link it somehow below. All right, Sagittarius. 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 The sun and Mars is in your sign. The sun in Mars. Well, Mars represents the emperor, right? Did I say sun? I'm sorry. um, the sun is our happiness. The Mars is our emperor, is the masculine energy. And so this is a fiery confidence in love. So if you're ready to take a bold leap ahead, just jump in and commit to someone, or maybe spice some things up in their current relationship, um, I would not even hesitate. Saturn may be encouraging you to reflect on what stability in love really means for you, but relationships are not just about freedom. No, doing it right now, Everett. So, so Sagittarius is basically this week is about emotional growth for you. You are looking at what you are suffering in your heartbreak. Oh, just give me a second here. I got a card. Oops, I got some cards in there that don't belong in there. So there is a healing of the mother wound that is taking place for you this week. This grief that you've been holding, you're going to go and do some scripting. You're going to do some journaling. Like, just you need to bring it out. It's been repressed for so long, and you think it's even the situation that you've been recently in, but it's actually deeper. It's deeper. It goes way back, and it's a mother wound, right? Mother wound meaning it was something that you took on maybe from an ancestor. Maybe it's something that you have come in, holding into the energy while you're in your mom's womb. But this is something about this pain that you have been grieving over, has something to do with you needing to release. And so I'm getting to write a letter to yourself, a love letter, a beautiful love letter. It's time to heal. It's time for you to start getting along with those and not be in pain. It's time for you to release anything that's no longer doing you any good. It's subconscious programming. You are going to start elevating yourself in a big way. It's time for you to look at yourself. I've got here that you have not felt lucky in love, but that's because you never felt worthy of that love. It's time for you. Look, I got king, and we're healing this king. So it's time for you to see that you are ready to do the Ho'oponopono with yourself. It is time for you to see this was not your pain to start with. You've been carrying somebody else's pain just because nobody else would. So this is a great week for you to finally heal, because you are leveling up. Things are going to be happening for you. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you are next. Well, with Mercury in your sign, this is a time for clear, direct communication. You're assessing your needs, you're looking at your relationships, you are even looking at your long-term goals right now. While you can seem to calculate it, it's time to start having those important conversations with your partner. And if you have not met somebody yet, you could meet someone through your personal work or social network, because there is an ambition that's associated with this meeting. So there could be a workplace. Oh, you've got king, king, king. Wow, look at that. So I am seeing a Kundalini activation, and you're all of a sudden noticing, oh, look, all these choices I have. I have all sorts of options. I have all sorts of opportunities. And those opportunities are coming at me. So let me see here. I'm gonna, yeah. So with this activation of your Merkaba, this activation of your Kundalini, you're noticing where you were blocked before. And now that you're clearing that blockage, you're seeing all sorts of opportunities. You are like, bam, there's your person. A little distorted, little work needs to be done, but there's your person. It's like, now you know where they are. Now it's just going to take a little time for them to be ready because they are a little distorted in the energy, but there they are. So you're going to take your time. You're going to start questioning your ability, your self-worth, if you're ready, if you have everything that you need. But it's time for you to take away the stress, time for you to take a time out, time to say, okay, I just need to stabilize myself. I'm ready. I got this. I got this. Um, you are a little scared. Okay, I'm not going to say it's easy. You're a little scared, but the universal laws are at play here. So it's important for you to see that it's not something for you to run right into head first. You don't want to fall. So, take it easy. Take it, be chill. Take it easy. Have some fun. Have some fun with it. You take everything so seriously. Have some fun with it. It's okay. All right. So, Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. So Saturn is in Pisces and it's influencing your values, your self-worth. With Scorpio, it's activating intense emotions. It's emotional time for you. You may be torn between you want independence and you want some emotional depth. So you may look at your relationship patterns and might consider how can you create better emotional intimacy without sacrificing your freedom. So you may attract somebody deeply transformational, maybe even a catalyst, but make sure it's built on mutual respect because that catalyst may be here to teach you a lesson. Careful what you wish for because you just might get what you wished for. I'm seeing here that you wished you wished for your twin flame and you're going to get it. So if you are Aquarius and you're wondering where's your person, you lost a little hope and you've been doing all of that healing work and asking the divine, where's a sign? And all of a sudden, just like that, you're going to be getting some control. You're going to see what direction you're to go in. And when it happens, it's going to happen everywhere. Everything is going to shift. And all of a sudden, there's your person from the past and it's going to be a little hard on the head. You're going to be like, you know, past life, now life, like what is going on? Why do I feel like I know this person before? You're going to be very determined, joy, secure in this relationship. But it is going to be a search of the truth. It is going to be a catalyst, and this person may not be everything you want it to because there may be some energies from the past that needs to be cleared, which means this person may be here and then gone and then back because you know how twin flame runs. All right, so it's going to be intense. And we got Pisces. Oh, why am I stuffed up? I think it's that candle. I have a candle here, and I think it's been making me stuffed up the last 2 days. So Pisces, um, just to answer that, Jessica, um, people who are in relationships and marriages doesn't mean that these types of readings are going to initiate a breakup. Sometimes those relationship readings that I'm doing right now, it is more towards those who are looking for their person. But at the same time, it could be somebody at work that is being a catalyst. It could be somebody that's in the family that's being a catalyst. The energies is an energies. It doesn't, I didn't see anything about breaking up with anybody, but it is talking about a catalyst. So there is an intensity of awakening that would be happening. Yeah, you shouldn't be telling me because I don't want to be influenced. I'm working on your chart all day. So, Pisces. So, Pisces, Neptune is in your sign. Saturn is giving you a lot of structure. All right. Saturn is not always bad, but Saturn is all about karma. And you're navigating the fine line between a romantic fantasy and what is reality. Um, so you are always drawn to very soulful, deep type of spiritual connections, but Saturn is now reminding you to set those healthy boundaries. It's time for you to trust in the big picture. The future is based on your intuition and avoid getting swept up in anything unrealistic because you're gonna question, you know, if there is something here you should go and actually move ahead in. You know, you're questioning, is this your person? Is this your person that you want to be with, right? Yeah, there is a distortion here for you. And so it is a time for you to let go of control. It's a time for you to, not make any decisions right now because, there is this person that's showing up and they're not quite ready. All right, they're not quite ready yet. You know that. So, you're looking at would it break up a home? Would it actually be something that I trust that we should do? And, they're questioning it, is it possible this could happen, right? So, they're looking deep inside and looking to see if there is a possibility this could work without having conflict. But there are some abandonment issues that need to be resolved, right? So there is some energies here about somebody that you really desire. And 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 it's questioning your self-worth. So that's what I got for Pisces. All right, everybody. So here we go. We went through the 12 different signs. I didn't really do a lot of clarification. I wanted to give us a chance to do a few. I didn't really get a lot of requests right now for a lot of readings. So, Anita and Cherry Blossom, was there anybody else that wanted a read? I can put you on the list. Are you still here? Speak now. Let me know what you were planning on doing. Miss Bay. Jessica. I'm going to do 5. I'm not going to do the first five that ask. If I have more than five requests, I will pull uh, five, basically five names out of a hat type of thing. So everybody has a possibility of a chance. So if anybody wants to have a reading tonight, you have to ask. But if anybody else jumps in, I won't be able to give any more readings after that. All right. Everett and everybody else, are you still here? Right now I'm only seeing, looks like six of you here. Do you want one? All right. Yeah, you are. I got room. I got room. Yeah, you're gonna be here too. All right. So let me see here. I use these templates just so I don't get the cards mixed up when I lay them out because my mind needs a little guidance. My mind has been a little racked lately with, it's like I have ADHD or something. Bodhi. All right. All right. One, two, three. Okay, if nobody else asks, that's five. One, two, three, four, five. If nobody else asks, you all can get in there. If anybody else asks, in the next 10 minutes, we'll draw, but I think we're good. Anita, are you here? Anita, are you here? So everybody, if you want to be part of having these readings, you have to stay. But Anita, she did win her reading. So I could start doing your readings, guys, and then when Nita shows up, we can do hers a little later. I don't see Nita. All right. Cherry, let's start with you. There you are. I started Cherry. I didn't see you. I didn't know for sure if you where you were. I'm doing Cherry. I'm gonna do Cherry and then Miss Bay and Jessica, and then I'm doing just short little mini readings, and then we'll do you, Anita. Okay. Um, I was gonna do you first, but then I wasn't sure if you were still here. All right. So Cherry. So you have a new opportunity coming towards you. You asked, yes, you're on the list. You are. I got Cherry, Miss, I've got Cherry, Miss Bay, Jessica, Tejavi. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And Bodhi. So you're all good ones. All right. So, I'm seeing a new opportunity for you. The thing is, you're not trusting it. All right. I see a new opportunity coming for you, but you're not trusting it. You have a little bit of blockage in your sacral energy, and so because of it, you're not really trusting your gut, and it's going to make you feel um, a little Anita, I'm doing the little mini readings first, and then I'm doing a reading for you. So I'm gonna lose that if I have to look for that later. So you might have to post that. I'm gonna do these mini readings first. So back to you, Cherry. Um, so you're not trusting this. It is about a blockage in your sacral, and so you need to feel okay to give space. There's a need to give space. It is seeming like they are better than they were before. If you go and look in the past, it seems like there was a lot of distortion where they were controlling and manipulative and a little bit of toxic energy in there, but they're doing better now. And what is being influenced is that you started trying to pay attention to how you were being anxious attachment. You're trying to work through the anxious attachment in a positive way, and because of it you've been noticing that you've been given that energy back on yourself, so they're getting a little annoyed. It's like, hey, why are you not paying attention to me? So you've been getting out of your head a little, right? You've been actually a little happy. And it looks like because you've been getting out of your head and you've been happy and you've been blissful, it seems like, you started getting clear on, how to manifest from not a negative mindset. So you're still working on that because of the lack of trust. But your week looks actually, like I said, or this week, but it is showing a new opportunity coming your way. All right. It's it's about balancing the masculine energy because it looks better than it did, but it's still a little toxic energy there. All right. Miss Bay, you're next. Miss Bay. Miss Bay. Here she is. All right. I hope, Cherry, that helped. Looks like an opportunity is coming up. All right. What is Woo's next plan of action towards you? Currently, no contact. Hey, all it takes is a day. All it takes is a day, and all of a sudden you hear from them out of the blue, no reason. Just happens. All right, Miss Bay. Oh, my daughter painted that. Yeah. All right, Miss Bay. Got some news for you. Just like I said, it can happen, and when it happens, it's going to happen just like that. You're not even going to know it's coming. But it does. I appreciate you. All right. Well, all right. So, Miss Bay, the conflict between you looks like it's going to be resolved because it looks like you're trying to resolve the conflict, and you're focusing on working it out. I'm seeing very soon you're getting rid of the lies and illusions. You're just like, yeah, you're deciding to get rid of delusions and take it for who he really is. You know, it's like you're looking deep in that past and you're looking over, you know, the journey has been, and this person has been, you know, love to you. And it's quite interesting, you know, you thought you had so many choices until you started realizing, you know, that you had to start loving yourself more. And so I'm seeing you moving forward in this connection. There is a potential here of a new awakening, a new activation of this new love that is happening here. And you do have to learn how to trust. And because there is some anxious attachment energy here that needs to be healed. And in order for things to work out, you need to work more towards that anxious attachment energy. And I do have some videos on that in my help, but yeah, so that's what it is. But other than that, it's looking like there is going to be contact. But when it does, work on that energy. Jessica, hi Dorella. Yes, Miss Bay looks good. Looks good. Jessica. And I'm just going to take a moment to say, if you haven't yet, please go and subscribe to my channel. It is important that I know that you are interested in more of these readings. I'm not charging anything. However, I do charge, actually, I do charge for my readings. However, I'm doing this free for you. I'm not making people need to pay or make it like pretend that they're free, but making you pay. So your support and you helping me to be able to be available in the community is going to help me keep on providing free readings. Okay. So I, oh, thank you. I agreed to only do 5 because I have a winner and I need to do a full reading with her and I need to make some videos, but I am back tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some free reads tomorrow. I promise. And so, and I may even do some more tonight. This is early. And so I may even be back a little later on. I just need to make sure I'm not on for 3.5 hours like I usually do. But I'll be back soon and we'll be doing some more. Okay. All right. So, Jessica. All right, Jessica. So a lot's been going on with your head. You're wondering, is this your twin flame? Is this your soulmate? And so, you know, what is a soulmate? What is a twin flame? This is the thing that's going on right now with you. Well, the twin flame and soulmate, and I'm going to do a video about that actually after we're done here. That's why I don't want to be on here too long. Is there is a slight difference, but there is not. So what it is everybody's perception of what a soulmate is where everybody's a little distorted. So everybody thinks everybody that they're with is a soulmate, or everybody who's a family, a soul family is a soulmate, or anybody who's a, you know, so it got really overused for everybody that meant everything. And to me, because I'm 56 years old, so in my time when we had the person, oh, thank you. Yes, I will be here with well, I'll look for you the next live. Um, and so your person was not called a twin flame. Back in the day, that person that you chose to be with, your divine counterpart was called a soulmate. And so the soulmate is a term that I really like to use as soulmate. That's why I called my following "Get Your Soulmate and Dump the Rest." But it is, I'm a twin flame coach, and I've been a twin flame coach for probably about 18 years. Now, what is it? The difference is if you're like, is this your twin flame? Is this your soulmate? um, be careful how you put that out there, because if the twin flame is truly your highest level soulmate that you'll ever have in this universe, or in this time, in this lifetime of yours, you may find that you are actually severing the ties with your actual person by saying no. It's a distortion in a belief system that could be coming up between you. So whether or not, the person is your soulmate or your twin flame is more a reason for you to trust. Because if you have such a powerful person showing up in your life that is divinely guided and sent to you by the divinity in heaven above, then why would it be that you would think that you are going to screw it up? Your soul already knows. Your soul already knows. You know, we get so caught up in our head because we were always told that we have to get things right, we have to do things right, or we're going to get in trouble, or we're going to lose out. And this is your problem, is that you you have this karmic lesson. You have this karmic lesson. And this karmic lesson is trusting that everything is falling into place perfectly, and that this person is not going to heal your grief. This person is going to show you your grief. This person is going to show you the pain you're in. And this person is going to really amplify the pain you're in. So even though this person may not seem very responsible, they're doing the work of the divine until you realize you have to say sorry to yourself. You need to start manifesting. You need to start taking the information that you have and focusing on yourself, because if you are so disconnected from your heart, you're going to be disconnected from everybody else. So it's important for you to understand your mantras. It's important for you to look at the words that you say. It's important for you to understand what you are looking for and wishing for, and desiring so bad. Because if you look inwards enough, you have to look at what really makes you happy, what makes you feel really good. And if those things are going to take that away from you, then really is it bad, right? So but it's time for you to release the burdens, because you have been putting a lot of burdens on yourself. There's a lot of things that you need to start forgiving yourself, because you've been making it hard for yourself. You really have the opportunity of having the most important relationship step into your life, and you are scared. And because you're scared, you are all over the place. And all you have to do is just embrace the fact it's happening instead. Like, just be happy. You have the opportunity. You're going on a little vacation, and I loved it when I went to Bali. I'm not crying because I'm not there. I loved my trip to Bali. That's all that mattered. Enjoy your trip because you have it. And if it's really your person, he will be back. All right. Teja's, oh gosh, I'm tongue-tied now. Teja, Tejzavi, Tejavi, Tejavi. I have no idea. Yes, I can explain a divine counterpart. I could go into a lot about that. A divine counterpart can be somebody, it's great. Um, Divine counterpart can be your twin flame, can be your soulmate. It can be the person that is reflected of your energy that is projected from you, outside of you. They are the conduct that is used to show up for you to heal yourself. They are a mirror of your soul. What is Sid's next action for me? What's Sid's next action for me? Yes, I have Bodhi right after Anita. All right. So you're asking about Sid's next action for me. All right. Well, Sid is elevating. Sid's elevating. Why is Sid elevating? Because you've been staying in your heart space. It's been coming up in your readings. You're staying in your heart space and you are really looking back at your past. You're looking in deep into your past. You're looking at your challenges from your childhood or whatever has been affecting you, maybe even past life. And Sid is starting to feel the healing that is coming through you. Starting to realize that they need to trust this. Yeah. I am seeing here that someone has not been very happy, and they're definitely somebody's been running, and somebody's been chasing. So it's anxious, avoidant attachment type of energy, and so it looks like somebody has to go and realize if they have been contributing to this distortion between the two of you, it has been because of the anxious energy. I am seeing a positive connection coming up. Somehow this person thought that they had other options and other choices, but then they realized they were wrong. As soon as they started trying to move on, yes, I'm telling you that. As soon as they start trying to move on, they started realizing, no, this is not what I wanted. So sometimes give them enough space, and that's where they find where the hurt is. So yeah, they're just they're elevating themselves, or they're realizing what is actually making them happy. Hey, Dragon, Fortnite. Yeah, I'm seeing a reconciliation. I can't give you a timeline though, but I see one. They're elevating themselves, but you have to work on the anxious attachment energy. Or somebody's, that's what needs to be released. Somebody has anxious attachment energy needs to be released. Bodhi, you're up next. Bodhi, you're up next. Bodhi, are you still here? Yeah. Your anxious attachment is it's like suffocating the energy. It's like you're grasping and grabbing and it doesn't feel good. Not on me. Bodhi, are you still here? Um, Let me see if I can put in this link. I have I have something here. There's all sorts of things like, this is what I do. I coach people on this. Um, Here I'm gonna share the dance. It's just it's like affirmations that you can say. It helps. Will help. Trying to get in here. Oh, won't let me in. Won't let me in my shot. Yeah. I find the violet flame is another one. It's really good. Some people that have used it on it. There you are, Bodhi. You have used it on a daily basis. It's really effective. I'm just trying, just give me one moment, Bodhi. I'm just trying to share some of the, I have a whole bunch of different videos. I'm doing one on twin flames after we're done readings tonight. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back in. Um, yeah, I'm going that way. All right, Bodhi. Yes, yeah, you're Nita right after Bodhi. All right, Bodhi. Um, I see a lesson coming up for you. Um, I think it's a past life lesson that's coming up for you, Bodhi. I'm seeing that you are looking at moving forward in something and you were hoping to be a little fearless. And it is somebody that you felt really attracted to. This is definitely someone that is a past life connection, highest level soulmate, perhaps. And right now there seems to be a little resistance on the relationship, and that's kind of concerning you. It's bringing up, you know, some abandonment issues for you, actually. um you know, remember you're desirable, remember you are magnetizing, remember that you are absolutely magnetic. Ask the divine beings assist you with the connection and assist you because you need to have healing in your abandonment issues. You're used to people leaving you. And somehow, because people leave you, it's bringing up this insecurity. You know, it's kind of like, I don't want to be going alone in this journey. It just seems like everybody's leaving me. And it's time for you to manifest a journey where you have company. So, you know, it's time for you to get clear in your mind, not do this through an attachment, and especially not through avoidant attachment or insecure attachment. You know, there is a reconciliation here of definitely from somebody from the past, and this person is going to surprise you if you will go and follow through with the work. You know, do the violet flame, it's coming up here, and speak your truth, because you'd be surprised that this person may even be somebody who will be willing to work with you through this. You know, they are looking at wanting this connection. Are you there, Bodhi? Who's got abandonment issues? Oops. Yeah. All right. Nita, your turn. Possibly a fact, yeah. Abandonment issues. People leave you, and so you're expecting it, you know, like you're looking at, oh, this is it. This is it, right? I get abandonment issues, right? Just it's just how we're built, because, you know, it's what we created from past. So you have to work on that. Want to love D Zone, but not in contact. Want a reunion with D Zone. Marry with D Zone. I want more. I want a more thing. Want to share with you. When I try to choose someone for marry, I feel scared to any wrong choice, please. Yeah. Well, right there, you're talking about your fears. So this is the thing. You want a relationship, but you're not going at a relationship by having that person working through the connection with you. You want the end result before actually doing the work to have form in the connection. Nobody can form a true connection with someone looking for an end result without having the filling to hold it all together. You need the glue to glue it together. So I'm going to do the reading, but this is coming up that there is something about your head that's in the way, because you're looking at, I want the forest, but I don't know how to do it without the trees. And the trees is part of why there is a forest. All right. So with you, I'm getting an energy that you want things to escalate, but the problem is self-victimization, right? It's a form of the stories that you hear in your head are not coming from anybody but yourself. And so, upcoming future between Anita and D Zone Man. I'm doing a reading and I'm doing your love reading. I'm doing your love reading. I'm not going to answer whether or not he marries you because he's not going to marry you until you actually look at what's happening between the two of you. You're not in contact right now. So, right now, as long as you're in contact, there's not going to be any contact. So, right now, you're in a situation where you're in a self victimization. It's a very negative energy. It's like you need people to validate you by saying, "Oh, this is going to happen," but you're not. You're wanting things to escalate, but I'm seeing that the person is it's kind of basically like an idea of how it is happening. Your sacral energy is really blocked. You have a fear of intimacy. You have a fear of really connecting with someone. You don't trust. It's like you don't trust at all. And so if you want that marriage, you're going to have to develop trust, all right? Because having something in your head that is going to happen is really unrealistic, and it's never going to happen if you're not going to form that bond. You need the glue to bring you two together, that he can feel like you're the one he wants to spend the rest of his life with. It's not a whimsical thought in a head. It's not luck when people go and marry each other. um you're questioning very much like, should I move on? Should I choose somebody else? And really, this is nothing at all about that other person. This is about the laws of the universe. This is about how you express yourself. You want it all. You want the home, you want the marriage, you want it all. And I'm not saying you're not going to get it, but you can't get it from being disconnected. You need to absolutely open up. So, this is what's coming through. You've got some repressed emotions, and that's where you're blocked off with your trust. So, let's look deeper into this. So, let's look at you. All right. So, Maria, um, unfortunately, what's happened is I was doing the signs, each of the signs for the week. And then after I did that, I agreed to do 5 readings. And Anita was also the person who won a reading. I usually offer a free reading to each of my guests. And so you just happened to come on at the end. And I just didn't want to disrupt my flow of what I was saying to answer you. So, unfortunately, I am going to be back on later. I do need to go and do a video because I'm a twin flame coach and I want to do some of those. So, I will be doing readings later and tomorrow, but I won't be doing any more readings tonight after I do Anita. I'm going to need to go and do my videos before I lose my train of thought of my other videos that I have to work on. Yeah, same with you, Dragon. Sorry, I'm going to be back later. Yeah, I'll be back later. And I did a reading for Sagittarius, if that helps. And so I'll be here tomorrow, and I will be here maybe even later on tonight, but I have some things I have to do. So I do have a little bit that I'm going to do. So I have a video I'm going to do on twin flames. I'm a twin flame coach. And so I've been working on videos earlier today, and I just want to be able, I'm just going to clear a little bit of energy here. Sorry, it's a little bit of more than I wanted for. So maybe I don't know what the time frame is. It is 6:30 p.m. for me. And so I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on later on tonight. Join, make sure you subscribe. I'm not doing this just to collect people. I'm like literally do free readings all during the weekends and sometimes even throw some in through the week. So it is great to subscribe because this way you'll get notifications of every time I'm on. Unfortunately, the time frames can make it a little hard. But yeah, Maria, that would be the best way to go about it. But I am going to be on later. All right. And for you that's here, come check my twin flame. If you see me jump on live like shortly after this, it will be about twin flames. Is the link you posted to bring you and your twin flame together? The link that I posted two links. One is the violet flame. That one is really effective. And the other one is called the dance. It actually is great affirmations to help minimize anxious attachment when you feel like going and chasing after, and it's about convincing you to give a little space. I'm a Scorpio rising. All right, going back to Nita. I gotta clear you again. All right, Nita. All right, so Anita, here you are, stressed out. Stressed out, Anita. All right, I'm showing you stressed out, much like them. It depends. This is the laws of the universe. This has a lot to do with what you put out can come back. These are about cause and effect, right? What is going on with you is put out. What you're projecting is going to come back, whatever it is. So they are representing basically the energy, the situation. Oh, look, your person, your dream person is resisting you. It's creating a lot of fears. You're healing where you have not been fully engaged in your hurt. You need to believe a little bit more in how much happens when you love, right? The lesson, look, this is your healing and this is the lesson. So the lesson is here you are closed off. You are needing to learn how to open up your heart. And the lesson is they're mirroring you. They're mirroring you. Your mirror is that you're avoiding the truth. You're looking at they're the problem or something else is a problem. You're not looking at you both are the problem. They're he's mirroring you, right? The challenge is how to get through to each other. You're trying to maintain control. You feel a little attacked. You feel like, oh my goodness, you're walking on eggshells and you just don't know what to do. So here you are with conflict. You don't even know for sure if there's somebody else. You don't you feel unsafe. You feel unsafe. So the advice is take one step at a time. You start in a small space working on what inspires you to feel good. And you start building up and lifting up your vibration. You can't go from feeling displaced or feeling disappointment to feeling bliss. That is spiritual bypassing. What you have to do is just go up a little bit, even just feel neutral. Just feel like, oh, it's okay where I'm at. Like you just, as long as it's feeling better than where you have been before. Hi, Nisha. You need to just elevate yourself a little at a time. It is so hard to go to the gym and expect to lose 20 pounds in one day. It can't be done. But with hard work and a lot of effort, you can lose that 20 pounds at 2 weeks, 2 pounds a week, and eventually it will happen. What's hidden is that you are going to be rewarded. You don't know it yet. You don't know it yet. But if you are creating an energy that everything is a struggle and everything is hard, that's what you're going to experience. But if you know everything is working out for you, if you know that everything is falling into place, you just haven't seen it yet, that's the energy that will happen. And it will create choices. It will create choices. Maybe choices that you don't want because they're not the choices that you wished upon. You wish to be on a journey. You wish to be clear in truth. You wish to know what was going on with you. The thing is, you don't want to be in this all on your own. You want the connection so that you're both in this. There is so powerful. Do your mantras, trust in the divine. There is bliss here for you. You just have to understand that it happens when you trust. And right now, you are blocked. You're not allowing any help in. You are going through a shift in your own vibration. And as you go in through the shift of your vibration, you're going to notice changes that's happening within you. And that shift is about you learning how to know the answer of when you are to move forward and when you should put him as a priority and when you should have action. But that marriage should not be planned by you. That marriage is an impulse decision when he feels it in his sacral that he should. It should not be the destination. It should be something that you know that you're valuable and worthy of. And when you hold that tight in your energy and you know that you are worthy of a marriage, then it will come to you. But this is showing that you are planning an energy that's really just self-serving. You and him both have to open up your heart. It will make the world of difference to you. Whether he's closed off, well, that was his lesson. That's your lesson that you have to learn. I dropped a card. I dropped a card. I dropped the card and I knew what was on the floor even before I looked at it. I said, oh my goodness, I dropped him. She really needed to look at that. And what it is exactly that, that you need to see, why is he closed off? Maybe he's closed off because you are closed off. Maybe when you heal yourself, maybe he will too. I say he. I'm assuming his name is a he. The laws of the universe. I'm just shuffling out the cards right now. All right. All right. So, Nita, with you, so Anita, with you are determined, you're courageous, you need to get into your divine self, right? I see you as a Queen of Wands. And as a Queen of Wands, you're very seductive. You have all of the power in your hands, right? The influence is you feel a little stuck. You feel a little bit like, oh, I can't do anything right now. I have no ability to do anything. I mean, I want my soulmate, I want that person to be my true person, my twin flame, my person. But the lesson here was for you to heal the connection, because there is something resisting this connection. And so it's for you to heal it, because the challenge is you want this happy home life and you have to open your heart to receive it. For them, they're trying to for them, they're trying to not be taking on certain burdens, right? They're trying to be kind of relaxed, and but they're a little frugal with their money, all right? They're a little tight with their money. And so, for them to take on responsibility, they look at it, is it worth it to do it? And it's, even the fact of marriage makes them uncomfortable. So the thing is this is maybe a possibility, not something that they want. And the challenge is to not be disconnected. So this kind of goes against their own values of what they want. They are logical. They make arrangements for reasons that to them it doesn't make sense because they actually want to be more emotionally available. They just don't know how to do it. The mirror that is showing up in you is how this is not right now. You two are both mirroring each other. And right now, by healing, you are giving each other space. And what's being projected is the opportunity is not being present. But you are to get logical and follow through in a logical way and not being emotional. I am seeing that you need to gain some inner control. You need to understand how to be confident and to maintain a certain level of understanding what's passionate and what you're passionate about. But you need to have the courage of knowing that a lot of it you have to understand how the energies create inside you. Um, I'm not sure if you're going to get the marriage unless you work that through. The marriage right now is on hold until you become more balanced energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, because you have to work a little bit on your belief system. You have to work a little bit more on your emotions. If you truly, truly love somebody, you can truly feel safe that they love you. And that is where it's key to trust. You are having some issues with unworthiness, and you have to raise your vibration to see how valuable you are. You have some trauma in your solar plexus. That's where your trust is. This can manifest as fear of your emotions, suppressing your feelings, hiding your true feelings. And so, for you, it's like you're reacting to something that's not really what's bothering you. There's something else, right? You're lying to spare other people's feelings. You're scared to speak about your true emotions and for what you feel like. And you're not saying right away how you feel. You're just kind of like, it takes a while for you to say what's going on. You have a lack of passion about life, so you need certain things to make you feel passionate. And so there is a little bit of a numbness that's in you, and this is what's causing you some of these problems. Um, your shadow work is you need to work on being more present and not focus so much on the past or focusing so much in the future. You need to focus right now on what is important right now. And so by the past and the present, then the future, they're not even existing, right? So right now is the manifestation of what's going to happen, and how you process the past is how you process it right now. So there's always something to be grateful for. There's always something that's happening right now that to be excited about. So this is one of your lessons, is how can you be excited about what you have right now as an opportunity, instead of always reaching for something to be more, because you're putting a lot of pressure on somebody to give you something that they're not ready yet to do. I'm not saying you can't have it, but as long as you're putting that pressure on them, it's making them feel that they can't live up to your expectations. You have here law of equilibrium, that naturally balances the energies, correcting excesses over deficiencies. And this is where you get excess because you're looking at trying to balance where you're voided. You have the law of one, and the law of one is talking to you about universal love. Really important for you to understand the law of one. Everyone is you projected out of you. Perfect love. This is your number for manifesting perfect love, 224807. And the message I'm getting from your person is I used to not believe in soulmates, but I am here with you because you made me believe. You got to trust that there is a person that will never leave. All right, that is your reading that I have for you, Anita. All right. Anybody who would like to have their own personalized reading that goes in deep and depth, um, I do them. They are paid. You can book them on my site or book them through PayPal. And for all of you, I will see you soon when I do my twin flame um, live, and also I'll come back on and do some readings a little later too as well. And I'll be on here tomorrow. I have some things that I'm doing tomorrow for a little bit, but I will be certainly here twice tomorrow. All right, 2 times tomorrow. So for all of you, I bid you farewell, and I hope you have a great night. Anita, I hope that helped you out a bit. All right. God bless. And to all of you, a good night. Ooh, I got to figure out how to stop this now. That's the one thing about new software. I don't even know how to stop. Oh, I see it. Stop recording. All right. Good night. So once I have achieved a certain number of subscribers, I'm allowed to open up Super Chat. If anybody wishes to send me a donation, it is PayPal. No, I'm not saying anybody has to, but I will send you. It is PayPal me. I am opening the Super Chats as soon as I hit. I've only started doing live reads about a month ago. I've thousands of videos. I've been doing this for many years, but I was not doing any of them publicly. They were all basically private, and every now and then I did something. It was just a little bit of something. So once I achieved having enough subscribers, I'm able to open up the super chats. So I need to grow um, my channel. So if all of you are happy, please support me, share in the groups, or anybody who would be happy to get free reads. I would love it. And as well, I appreciate all of your guys' support. All right. So I wish you guys all a great night and good night.